Hey guys, so sorry I haven't been around in a while. I talked about it a little bit in my last update. It's just really hard to film when you're living in a hotel room with 5 other people and to find time and then to find a way to like edit it and upload it so that it still looks decent. But we're doing it because everybody but us went to the beach because little man has a broken leg and I didn't want to get sand all up in his cast and all that stuff. So we're just hanging out. We decided to do. You showing him your cast? Cast? Where'd you like? Right there? Yeah. So I decided to do a video. And I have like a series of videos that I kind of want to do, but so I'm going to call it like the moving survival guide or something goofy like that, probably moving survival. This will be part 1, and I want to focus this on how we are living in a hotel for 2 months. And obviously, like, not how we're living, but just some tips maybe to help other people if they have to stay in lodging for a long time, ways that we're kind of making it work and not going stir crazy and organizing all of our stuff. So I just thought it'd be a fun video to try and show you guys how we're making it. So it's gonna be like a vlog type style. I'm gonna walk around the room and kind of show you some stuff, so hopefully the video quality isn't too bad. We should be in our house soon so I can do some other videos. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, please subscribe if you aren't, and stay tuned if you want to check it out, and leave some comments down below if you feel so inclined. See you guys shortly. Alright, so this is our room. This is when you first walk in the door. I am still not crazy about it, but the way that the beds are right here where the door is, I would much have preferred the door to be like where the living room area is, but it is what it is. I've seen that most of the other rooms are set up like that, but we're kind of in an awkward position in the hallway, so we make it work. So this is I call it our side of the room because my husband and myself and our 3 children kind of sleep on this side, and then my brother has the other side, so I'll show you guys that. So there's 2 queen beds, and then the hotel provided a pack and play. So the 2 bigger kids sleep over here. Baby sleeps in the pack and play / with us, which I will say, if anybody co-sleeps, you'll totally understand this. Our normal sleeping situation is a king-size bed, and then his crib is sidecard because he still likes his room, but he wakes up in the night to nurse, so it's just easier. So transitioning from that to all 3 of us in a queen-size bed, especially with his broken leg, because he flips his cast all over in the middle of the night and just can't get comfortable. So we've not been getting great sleep, but my husband will switch over here to sleep with one of the bigger kids, and one of the bigger kids will sleep with my brother, or all 3 of them will sleep over here. We've kind of been making it work so that at least a couple nights we get decent night's sleep. So that's kind of our sleeping arrangements on this side, and like I said, we switch it up. So you'll see the big rug over there in the corner. We have started buying stuff for our house, things that we know that we will need, and just kind of stashing them around the room, and I'll show you that as well. But the carpet, we didn't really have anywhere else to put it that the kids wouldn't kind of jump all over it and be crazy, so it's just kind of chilling in the corner there. The hotel did also provide a laundry basket, which is really helpful because the laundry room is down on the first floor, like outside of the building. So then to save, hi baby, to save drawer space, my husband and I, oops, the door is closing, hold on. Can you sit down, silly butt? Watch. So to save drawer space, my husband and I hung up all of our t-shirts. His uniform is in here. So we hung up all of our t-shirts to make it easier. We've stashed some of the suitcases up there, our beach stuff. But some of the suitcases, hold on, baby. And our shoes are down there. Some of the suitcases we took out to my husband's car because he doesn't really use the trunk. So it gave us more room. So then these drawers, you'll see that some of them are kind of a bit small. So up here I have the kids' underwear, which I'm not going to show you because it's a really tiny drawer. Like, it's really tiny and it's not very deep. And then over here is my underwear, and then my bras, so my undergarments, and then my tank tops, my under tank tops, and then the kids' shirts and Maddie's dresses. I put all of our shorts together. So what I did is I basically combined our clothes to save space. I see you, baby. Do you want down? I basically combined our clothes to save space so that I could fit everything into the drawers, and then just separated it by whose it is. And it works out because there's just enough room, because we're never completely caught up with laundry, because we do it every 2 or 3 days depending on when Braden has school, because he does have to wear a school uniform. So I do it every 2 or 3 days, so it works out perfectly that there are enough clothes in the dirty laundry that the drawer doesn't get too full. And then, hold on, baby, let's show the bottom drawer. Can you open the bottom drawer for me? Let's close this one. Open this one. And then the bottom drawer is just our pajamas and sleep stuff. My husband sleeps in basketball shorts. And then over here on the nightstand, that drawer right there, my husband keeps his underclothes, so like his underwear and his socks. So that is it for our room. We stashed some extra blankets here. There is a DVD player. And then this is hard to keep organized because my husband likes to just come in and throw his stuff up here. But this is just kind of our extra stuff, like our extra paperwork, laundry, quarters back there. So this room is pretty easy. They do come in and make the beds. They didn't come in today, so I just made them myself. And then this is the kitchen area. So here by the door, that bag was supposed to go to the car, but we kind of ran out of room, so it's just sitting there for right now. I was keeping our shoes over here, but I didn't. It bugged me that when you walk, I don't know, I just hate the shoes out laying unorganized, so we decided to put them in the closet instead. That's why the suitcases went down to his car. Some boxes and stuff that I have to mail out to remind myself for Monday. Trash is the hardest part of having that many people in one room, because you can see we have 2 trash cans out here, and it's still like, oh, I'm sorry to cover the camera like that. It's still like we have to empty it every single day, and it gets really full before they even come. So we end up taking the bags out, tying them up, and then starting a new bag. So that is the hardest part, I would say, about having so many people in one room, is just the amount of trash. Because on top of that, you know, we are eating most of our meals in the room to try to save money from eating out all the time, and we have to pack Braden a school lunch now. So that is definitely a little bit harder. So then over here, this is just the little kitchenette area. We have a refrigerator, which is awesome. All of our cards, Pokemon cards and stuff. This spot up here, I just kind of store our extra food stuff, like a pantry type deal, which it's pretty awesome. Will just found this drawer over here today, I will show you, that I didn't realize was here. And it's a super deep drawer, so I can store stuff in there too, because I've been just kind of shoving things wherever I can find a room. So like you see here, the glasses are all scrunched together, and I just threw food up on the top there. So I will definitely start utilizing that, because like I said, we're doing grocery runs. So they provide you dishes and everything that we need. Because I've been doing grocery runs to make sure that we had food for meals and for Braden's lunch. So it's nice to have all that storage space. So we have the cooktop that we can make meals on. I have been doing things like lots of pastas. Yeah, lots of pastas, because it's easy to cook with this cooktop. And some other small things. We do eggs for breakfast, pancakes, that kind of stuff. We are allotted, I think, like $300 a day for a hotel. And then food money on top of that. But because we have the cooktop, even though it's not technically a kitchen, we lose like half of that, which is still fine, because like I said, we've been eating a lot in the room. So it would also be really helpful to have a crock pot. The only reason that we didn't buy one is because when my husband was out of state for one of his trips, we went and stayed with him for a little while and bought a second crock pot there, which he brought back with him. So we have 2 crock pots at home. We just couldn't figure out how to get one of them here, and we didn't want to buy a third because we really do not need 3 crock pots. So that's the only reason we don't have a crock pot. But if we did, we'd be able to do more meals like roasts and pork loins and stuff like that. So I would highly suggest, if you're going to be in a hotel for an extended period of time and want to cook your own meals, I would definitely suggest like a cheapo crock pot that you can give away or something when you leave. So over here, this is where I have been storing our house stuff. Like I said, we've been buying stuff for the house and just kind of needed somewhere to store it. So I got that Dyson vacuum super cheap at Target. They had a really good sale, and then it was on Cartwheel, and then I have a red card. So the vacuum, like I said, the boxes just kind of sit here. We didn't want to leave it in the car because of how hot it gets. I mean, I don't know that it'll do anything to it, but we just didn't want to leave it in the car, so it just sits here. And then our shower rod, I can go through and show all of you guys this stuff if you want me to do like a collective house haul. Just leave a comment down below. But we've been using these boxes to kind of, nothing's in the bottom one yet, so we've just kind of been using these boxes. You're okay? You got it? we've just been using this box to kind of store stuff that we buy that we don't really have a place for here yet. You want me to pick you up? Okay, come here. Whoa, you're gonna help me? All right, and then this was the desk. So this is kind of what the other room looks like, just to do like a quick sweep. So you see where that round table is? This desk was over there. It's like the actual desk for the room, and that round table was the dining room table. And it had these two front wooden chairs on it. But obviously that's not enough for 5 of us. If we want to eat our meals together, we just stood the coffee table up. The kids would have to eat at the coffee table, and then they were making a mess, and it's really hard for them to eat at the coffee table because they just, you know, they're kids and they want to play and stuff. So a mess, very good. So we switched the tables and asked for extra chairs, so they brought us 2 extra chairs. So then we pull that chair over here on the end for Will most of the time, and then the computer chair over, and it works out kind of perfectly. I do wish they had like a high chair, but you know, I know that they can't always supply everything that we would need, although I haven't asked them about a high chair, so they may have one. I just have to ask. So then Will is telling you about the couch. The couch is a pull-out couch, and my brother sleeps there, so he has like his own separate room if he needs to get away for a little bit, you know, just to give him a break, because he has a child of his own, but it's a younger child, and he's not used to being around all 3 of mine for a long period of time, so it's nice for him to have his own space too. So he sleeps on the couch, and then his stuff is just kind of stored over here. He has a laundry basket of his own. The desk we just use to put the laptop on, and then we have like my planner and stuff is over there, and then he has a dresser of his own as well. He keeps like his stuff up here. And then we have an HDMI cable that we ended up hooking up into the TV and running to the laptop so that we could still do movies and TV shows for the kids, because they have, you know, basic cable in the room, but that's not always the most entertaining, especially with children. And then there's a little clove up there. We bought that water when there was a tsunami warning, just so that we would have water if anything did happen. And then he was able to fit his suitcase up there, so it was kind of out of the way, and he had more space over here. And then, you know, just really, it's finding random spots for stuff to make everything fit and to make everything work. So yeah, that is the room tour. Just like I said, kind of how we're surviving, not surviving, how we're making it work, you know, staying in a hotel for a 2-month period. It is a really long time, especially when you're used to being in a house and having your own room to spread out. It has definitely been an adjustment for the kids, because again, you know, they're not used to being on top of one another all the time. The 2 bigger kids have had a lot of trouble arguing and stuff because they're used to being able to go to, their own rooms to get away from each other or to have separate time. And here they can't really do that. So, you know, if we see that one needs time, we'll have one go to the other room and play or read a book, and then keep the littler one or whichever over here with us, just to kind of give them time. And then we're able to put the kids to bed on that side of the room at night, and still be able to watch TV over here with the adults or play card games, because we play Pokemon and My Little Pony. We're nerds, kind of. So, yeah, Pokemon. You say Pokemon? Yeah, that's the camera. So yeah, like I said, thanks again for watching. And if, like I said, if you guys have any questions or any suggestions, even, hold on, baby, any suggestions even of things you think that might help or that we can improve, like that might make it a little bit easier for us, I would love to hear them. If you have any experience, you know, or just any input, I would love to hear your guys' feedback. I always do. So I hope to have, like I said, some more videos come up. Again, please let me know if you guys want to see like a collective house haul video for the box, and I will be doing a home tour and kind of William kind of showing you guys how we set up the house. So I'm gonna go play with this crazy boy while he's still in a good mood. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend, or whenever you watch this, I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.